Hi guys, welcome back. This is episode 48 of the Journeyman series. It hasn't been a while since we left you. As you can see, we are still top of the Bundesliga, but we lost a game. Good 50 goals though. Pretty good. Only let in 20. How good are we? I'm pretty sure we left you right after this Bayern game where we beat Bayern 3-2. Great one. Thiago hat-trick. We then lost to Nuremberg. Franco Costanzo got sent off and he got a 3, and we were just absolutely awful. We then beat Karlsruhe, something like that, in the Pokal quarter-final, 2-0. That man again, 2 goals. We drew 2-2 with Bayern Leverkusen. They were very, very dominant there. We were lucky to come away. Damien Duff pinching an equaliser there in the 90th minute. We then went and beat Stuttgart 3-0, Duff and London getting the goals there, and Damien Duff man of the match. We drew another game with Werder Bremen. We didn't really offer much. Their goalkeeper got man of the match, and yeah, we were pretty flat. We then beat Gladbach 4-0 in the Pokal semi-final. Goals there from Mattia Grayfidia, something like that. He's 32, he's getting on, but he's banging them in. Fabricio, the left back, and London getting a double there. London has had a little bit of extender on the first team and has been getting some goals, which is good. Boadicea got sent off, which was frustrating. And then we beat Hanover 4-0. Djordjic, that man again. And I should change him to that man again. And Fabricio there getting as well. We sit top of the table. We're 8 points clear of Hanover. We are absolutely cruising it at the moment. We do have the Pokal final against, if you can believe it, 1816 Munich, who are 5th in the Bundesliga. If you believe that as well, they finished 14th last year. Just survived relegation. So I make us favourites for that game. Anyway, today we have a double AC Milan double header. No, that would make it 4 games. I think it's just a double header with a 17th Borussia Mönchengladbach squeezed in the middle there. So the 3 games we're going to go. Champions League games. A useful game against Barcelona. Obviously, then we had the break. 1 win and the 1 loss. These games against Milan are going to be absolutely huge. Hopefully we can get ahead of them. They've got the likes of Ian Robin, Ali Adir, Joe Cole, Joaquin Emre, Kevin Hoffland, and Yuri Tjalko as well. So just bought him from Atlanta. So interesting squad there. We don't need to look at the A team. Also some other news. Alex Kleber is leaving us on a free. He's going to Bayern. I don't know why he wanted to leave, and I was probably a bit slack on getting his contract signed, but anyway, that's him going. Today we're going to line up with Costanza in goal. Jorge Andrade. Why is he playing right back? He shouldn't be playing right back. It's Ribeiro at right back. Oh, he's on 81%. Jakobsen's on 95. It's going to have to be Jakobsen then. Boadicea and Schmidt. Fabricio at left back. Tudor at the base. Djordjic, Eriksson, Kleber, Duff, and that man Mattia Graffidia there. Maxi makes the bench. He's on 19 goals for the season. He'll be looking to hit 20. He's actually our top goal scorer, if you can believe that. Let's get out there and go and see what we can do. Milan. Pirlo was... Andre, that's Joe Cole. They got Pirlo as well. 33-year-old, looking amazing. This is going to be tough. Really tough game, this. Home win and an away draw would be amazing. That would give us 4 points, and where league table stands at the moment would set us on 7, and would be looking pretty good, which would leave Barca or Porto drawing there, which would leave Milan struggling at the back here, and for us on 7. But Joe Cole puts him in the lead with classically, obviously, the first shot on target, which is a champ man staple. First shot on target in the back of the net. Thigh injury. He's not playing that well anyway. Let's bring Maxim on. see if he can do something. This is gutting. This is going to... Oh! Chijalko against Chijalko. Boom. Oh, Maxim Chijalko. It's like he's just so good. I can't believe I still cannot believe my scouts found him wallowing away in Mexico. Just... Did I show you Jan Sommer? No, we brought in... Wait, transfers. Did we bring anyone else in? No, just this kid, Jan Sommer, 22-year-old Danish defender. He looks very good. 325k. Has played awesome at Frem. So he's actually on the bench. This right back. I'm going to bring on Bodnar at right back, who we probably should have started with, and Jonas London on for Djordjic there as well. 2-1 up. This is great stuff here. Milan have only had that one shot on target that Joe Cole scored. Let's get another one and really close this game down, as Barcelona are still drawing with Porto in the latest scores. 1-1. Robbie Keane. Saviol and Puyol injured. That's quite interesting for them. And of course, I'm not paying attention, so Milan score a goal when I should be closing the game down. That's really disappointing, actually. 2 shots on target. That is absolute. That's ridiculous. And Porto drawing with Barcelona has really opened up this group now. So that was actually probably a bit better for us in that regard that happened. But I feel like that's a trick miss with me clicking away there. Yeah. I can just see the the post-game press conference. So we noticed that during the game you just didn't really make any tactical changes to close the game down when you were 2-1 up, and they scored. Is there any reason for that? I was just clicking away on something. I wasn't really paying attention to the game. It's what all quality managers say when they make tactics. I just wasn't watching the game. Alright, back for the Gladbach game. Probably just, giving a few players a little bit of a rest here. Ribeiro coming in, Bodicio and Andrade we're going to rest Schmidt. Nyberg's injured, so we'll keep that there. Djordjic, Eriksson, Kleb, Bodnar, London, and Mattia. Mattia. I'm done. Right, let's go. Gladbach. They're right down the bottom of the table, so I think dead bottom? No. Not dead bottom. They're not the worst team in the league. Bochum are. Jonas London. That man again, getting on the score sheet. He pops up every now and then. He was good last season. He's getting back this season. He's doing all right. He's 32. Wow, the Swede getting on. But this is going to be another. I think this title at this point is ours to lose. It is ours to throw away at this point with this massive 8-point gap that we've got. I know there's still a lot of games to go. We play 36 games, so still 14 to go. But I mean, come on, and we dominating here. Is there anyone here who I think is tired who could probably come off this man here, because we're going to need him to actually bloody play. Now I know someone's like, I'm not a left back. I'm like, you're playing left back. And see if anyone else dropping down here that is going to be a key player for us in the second game against Milan. Kleb's not playing well. Looking alright. But let's get Djordjic and Kleb off. We'll go for them. We might even start Maxim against Milan. pretty comfortable win here really for us, this one. Jonas London has been awesome. And he gets a 10. Hanover have obviously won their game. Yep. Drumstart 2-0. Nice and easy. Right. Back for the Milan game. Let's just clear the squad here and let's go for our strongest team. Schmidt, Badicio, I got Schuder, Jordic, Ericsson. He's been fairly decent this season. Kleb is ordinary. I'm going to give London a shot there. Duffers. That's what we call him around the training pitch. Duffers. Loves it. Martinez has been pretty good. Papadimitriou, not that great. Kleb on the bench. Hededian Somago, you got to see he's playing out of position. What can you expect? I'll go for a little bit. That's I think how we're going to line up. The players will have all of 3 days. 3 days. It is 3 days to rest and recover. Before we this is a big game, and this Porto one here is another must win. Hopefully we go into that Barcelona one. It's a bit of a dead rubber is what I am hoping. This episode has gone really quickly. Not even squeezing a 4th game. I say things like that, like when we have 2 at the beginning of the season, and like we can easily squeeze in 3. Or in this case, I'm like, oh look, we've only been going for this time. I could squeeze in a 4th, and then I end up doing what I'm doing now, which is constantly talking. I had to cut myself off before. I was just endlessly talking. Nyberg is actually back, which we might go for him on the bench because we get that left and right combination. Right, big game. Have we past meetings? We only ever played Milan once. We only have ever played them once in European football, and you might think that's a bit weird, but when you think about it, Freiburg, when you have a look, Champions League football, they have been pretty bad actually, but they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons. This is our 5th season. So, they got to the quarter-final, so there's a chance they could have played Milan quite a bit more than that. How have they gone? Very similar to last game, almost identical. Let's kick the game off. It's a big game. That is not the start that we wanted. Not the start that we want. That is absolutely... Jesus, this is not going how I wanted. I wanted a win at home and a draw in Italy. And we're now going to have to get a win in Italy, which, we're back in it. Ribeiro on a 5. I probably need a better right back, don't I? No, he's 33. It was a good buy. Plays quite well, but Ericsson on a 6. And probably looks like he's got an injury. He does. We're going to make that change soon. We're going to get Kleb on. Alexander Kleb. Oof, it's pretty even. Ooh, Damien Duff. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Oof, can we do the unthinkable? It's not really the unthinkable, but it's kind of the reverse of what I wanted, but it's still exactly the 4 points that I think we need. So we're almost up to 65 minutes, so that means I need to make a substitution. I've got to take Tudor off because he's got a groin strain, and as I've said before, a groin strain in this game is a killer injury, so now I'm not going to make the same mistake I did last game, which I'm doing now. Oh, Colaccini missed 2 penalties, Jesus. I don't know why he's taking penalties, but anyway. I mean, unless that's the different one I'm thinking of, and it probably is. I don't know what one I'm thinking of. I want to make the change now. They're not going to let me, are they? It's too late now. It's too late. But we've probably won the game. We have, there it is. Is it? Yeah. Fabrizio Colaccini. Why is he taking penalties? He's not a very good penalty taker. He's got 15. But you've got Robbie Keane. He's only got 12. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really care. That is a great win for us. We're only actually a point behind Barcelona now as well because they drew with Porto. How did this happen? I'm not even paying attention. This guy. Wow. Pretty good. 3 determination though. Wow. That is a massive upset as Porto have picked up 2 points against Barcelona in their 2 games. That is massive. That gives them a little sniff, little sniff, but it's probably not enough because hopefully we'll beat them in the next game. Crush them. Crush. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I think this Porto game is massive, and I think it's way more important than us playing Kiel and 1816 Munich, which you will probably see us play them in the Pokal final anyway. So I'm going to go off camera. We're going to squeeze a 4th game in. I'm going to do it, people, and there is nobody who can stop me. Right, finally back. Porto game. Also, some big news. I forgot to say, transfers out. Jonathan Bordon, he's gone. He's gone to Brentford. 350k. He's playing all right. You have a look here, and overall, he was a pretty good goalkeeper. He just didn't. He was all right, Juventus, I guess, for that short while. But that was in Serie B, I think, and then he never played. He was good for us last season, but whatever. He's gone. A couple of youth players I got rid of because they weren't that good. Right, since you're away, we beat Kiel 2-0, too easy. Duff, Ericsson, nothing. Then I really rotated the team even against 1816 Munich. Costanzo was the only sort of first team player there. Jan Sommer made his debut at centre back, got 6. It was really lackluster game, as you can see here, which really bodes well for the German Cup final. That there's a bit of a dead squib this game here, where they couldn't really do anything, and we played our second 11 essentially, and 0-0. So imagine what's going to happen when we play our top team. We're still top of the league, 6 points this time, and we're just sort of cruising. If we'd been here most of the season, we had pretty much since week 5, we're straight. No one's catching us. Right, massive game against Porto. I say massive. We win, we'll go to 10. If Milan beat Barcelona, which seems unlikely, they could then get an up. No, wait. They would then have to beat Porto. And okay, look, it's not going to qualify us. It just sort of, we could qualify, but it's going to be close enough. So, no, let's. I can't click anymore. This is our strongest team. You know it is our strongest team. It is absolutely our best team. It is the team that is going to give us the chance of beating Porto. Are they lining up? They're all running back into the corner. I love it when they run back into the corner. Yeah, cool. Right. Clicking. We're doing a 4th game. You can't click too much. It's a big game. Let's check the latest scores. I'm already all over it. Oh, Jonas London, that man popping up again for us. I'd be happy with the draw here. 2-0 Ericsson. Definitely would be happy with Milan and Barca drawing there. Oh my god, Jonas London. He is. I wish I could look at his recent form because he has been absolutely. I mean, we can, but it's disappeared. But you know what I mean. He's been on fire. Just, I don't think he had this many goals. But again, and we're just killing Porto there. How they draw with Barcelona, 2 games in a row, and then we've just come in and we are just absolutely putting them to the sword. Look at how many goals we've scored. We've scored 14 goals in 5 games. One more. We're averaging 3 goals a game, which is absolutely ridiculous. And Milan are beating Barcelona. That is probably not just really what I want. I would prefer them to be drawing, but Porto here just got absolutely nothing. No answers whatsoever. Oh, 4 players on 10s. That's how well we're playing. 4 players on 10s. It's ridiculous. Spring Martinez on for Djordjic. Club can come on for Duff, and we'll just do the 2. We'll just do the 2. We might do another one in a bit. Or Maxim Tizalco might get his hat-trick. I mean, just, this is a great game. I am glad I made this decision to come back and play this game, because this has just been, and that's a bit of a blow, because that's their one shot on target, but we make it 7. We make it 7-1. What an absolute pumping of Porto. Their best player, Nuno Lopez. God, he looks ordinary. What is an interesting team. Anyway, what happened in the other game? That's what we all want to know. It's a 1-1 draw. Yes. Yes. That puts Milan out, and we have qualified for the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Get in. Absolutely delighted. We're through to the quarterfinals, which is quarterfinal, 2 legs, semi-final. So this is the furthest that Freiburg have gotten so far in this universe. Right, that was awesome. What an episode! What an absolute episode! Great wins over Milan and a 7-1 win over Porto. Ouch! Look at this, 16 goals. I don't think anyone is even close to that. Are we literally the only team in double figures? Jesus. Wow, we've got to be massive favourites. Arsenal, Lazio. This is a tough group. It's obviously us, Barca, Roma, Chelsea. Roma are good. They're probably still quite good. We've still got Walter Samuels, 34. Right, so guys, I'm going to go away, obviously, Leverkusen and Barcelona. I will probably come back for the quarter-final, which is going to be, if we have a look here, it's going to be the 3rd and 17th of April. So probably here. So a few games to go, and I'll come back here and we'll play those quarter-final games. That was a great episode, guys. Please leave a thumbs up for that. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.